beautiful souls, welcome to my magical garden. My name is Heather and today we are going to be doing a yoga flow for the core so we can strengthen our abs and our complete core and also feel amazing. So I will see you on the mat. We are going to begin in tabletop pose. Your hands are underneath your shoulders, your knees underneath your hips, and we'll do a few rounds of cat and cow to warm up the spine. Inhale, drop the belly and lift the gaze, shoulders pressing back. And exhale, round the spine, chin to chest. This is a fluid movement, so just flow in your own pace, your own time. Go as slow or as fast as feels good for your spine right now. Looking up, pushing the shoulders back, and exhale, round in the spine. And release back into neutral tabletop pose. Bring your left hand to the left ear, and what you're going to do is open up the elbow and the shoulders, and you're going to meet the left elbow to the right arm, which is great for just strengthening our core, just getting it activated. So open up the left arm, bring the elbow towards the opposite elbow. Open up again, engage the abs, connect the elbows. A few more times, open up. And connect, and one more time. Open up, see if you can open up just a little bit more and connect the elbow to the opposite elbow and release. Switching sides, right hand towards the right ear, open up the arm and connect the elbow to the other elbow. Open up the chest, right elbow meets the left. 3 more times, open up and connect. Keep those core muscles engaged, abs hugging back. And one more time, open up the elbow, connect, and release. We'll move into bird dog. So again, in tabletop pose, bring your left leg straight behind you and bring your right arm up. Engage the core. You can stay here or start to lift the left leg off the mat. This might be enough for you right now, or we can do what we kind of did before. We're connecting the elbow to the knee. So bring your right elbow to the left knee, engage the core, and straighten both arms and legs out. 2 more times. Elbow to knee, and straighten. Elbow to knee, and straighten. Amazing. Other side, your right leg is going straight behind you, your left arm is straight. Engage the core and begin to lift the right leg off the mat. You have the option to stay here or bring the left elbow to the right knee. Let's go. Bring them together and straighten out. Elbow to knee, engage the core, and straighten back out. One more time. And straighten and release. Let's move into downward facing dog. Push into all the fingertips to distribute the weight. Push back into downward facing dog. Heels are pressing into the mat. Shoulders away from your ears. And you can pedal out the feet as well. Pressing one heel into the mat and then the other. And we'll move into warrior 2. Bring the right foot to the top of the mat. Your left foot is going to be at a 45-degree angle. Lift up. Both arms are straight and parallel. Push down into the right leg. So you want to keep a generous bend. And you're looking over your left hand. You want to also make sure that your hips are facing the longer edge of the mat so they're not following over the right knee. Engage the core and then flip the right arm up, and we'll move into reverse warrior. Left arm on the left hand on the left leg and bring the right arm overhead. Keep pushing into the right leg as well. This is great for your obliques. Stretching them out. An extended side angle. Right forearm to the right leg and left arm reaches up overhead. back to warrior two. Straighten the right leg and we'll move into triangle pose. Shift the weight forward slightly and then bring the right hand to the right leg, keeping the left arm straight up as well. So you want to keep it like a straight line. You can hold onto the right leg, or you can keep the back of the right palm on the leg. And you have the option to look up to the left hand as well. Core engaged. And lift back up into warrior two. It's a very warm day in the UK and all the bugs are out, so I'm crawling. Step to the top of the mat and we'll take a flow. Inhale, arms reach up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Keep a slight bend in your knees. Inhale, halfway lift, palms to the legs. Spine nice and straight, engage the core. Step back into plank pose, core engaged, shift forward and come down into chaturanga. Push into your hands, push your shoulders back for cobra pose for a moment and back into downward facing dog. And let's switch sides. Left leg steps to the top of the mat, right knee at a 45-degree angle, coming up into warrior two. Both arms are straight, looking over the left hand, keeping the hips facing the longer edge of the mat. And flip the left palm, reverse warrior, right hand to the right leg, left arm reaches up overhead. Feeling a nice stretch in the side body. Extended side angle, left forearm to the left thigh and right arm reaches up straight up overhead. Keep pushing into the left knee as well, keep it bent. And warrior two. Straighten, we'll get used to the noises here. Straighten the left leg, triangle pose. Reach forward like you're trying to grab a hold of something you really want, and then bring the back of the left hand to the left leg, and your right arm is straight, looking up. Again, you can hold onto the leg with your left hand. You don't have to push into the back of the palm if you want a bit more extra stability. And bend into the left leg to come back to warrior two, just for a brief moment, and we'll step to the top of the mat to take another flow. Feet hip width apart. Inhale, arms rise up. Exhale, fold down for forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, spine straight, you're doing incredible. Plank pose, core engage. Shift forward, chaturanga, elbows bent. Inhale, cobra pose, shoulders hugging back, and downward facing dog. Amazing, well done. And from downward facing dog, we're actually going to walk our feet to the top of the mat and slowly roll up, inch by inch, vertebrae by vertebrae. Bring your big toes together and your heels are a little bit further out. Sink low into the heels, like you're going to sit on a chair for chair pose, and bring both arms up straight. Keep the core engaged. This is just our kind of transition pose. We'll be adding some core into this. Bring both hands in towards your chest into prayer position, and we'll do prayer twist. Bring the right elbow to the left leg and start to look up towards the sky. So you're pushing in your right elbow to the left knee. You want to keep both knees still straight. You don't want to like cave in or go one way. You still want to keep that parallel strength. Keep your core engaged as well to protect your lower back. Sink low into chair. And release, chair pose for a brief moment. Feel your thighs, feeling the heat. And pro twist other way, left elbow towards the right leg and looking up towards the sky if it's comfortable for your neck. Keep those abs hugging back, protect your lower back. And chair pose for a brief moment and start to sink low. So you're gonna sit on the mat. Once your booty touches, lift both legs up for bow pose. Core engaged. If this isn't possible for you right now, you can just keep both feet on the mat and lean back. You can hold on to the back of the thighs, or you can bring your arms outstretched like this, or you can start to lift the legs off the mat. You want to keep your spine nice and open. And from here, we'll move into Russian twists. You'll bring your hands together, go towards the left, so you tap the left side, and then the right, and then the left, and then the right. Keep the core engaged, tapping one side, and then the other. This is great for strengthening the core. And release, bring both feet to the mat and slowly roll down onto your back. Bend both knees, push into the heels, and lift up for bridge pose, squeezing the glutes. Don't open up the legs, make sure your thighs are hugging in towards each other. Engage the core, engage the glutes. And slowly lower down. Just like we did at the beginning of the class, bring your fingertips to the ears and we'll do some sit-ups. Pressing the lower back into the mat, lift your upper body off the mat. We can just do some mini ones here for a little sit-up and then lower the head back down. Lift the head up, lift the upper body off and back down. We'll just do a few more. At your own pace. You can go slower or faster than me. If your neck is sore, you can bring both hands to the back of the head. And release. Pressing into the lower back again, lift both legs off the mat for tabletop pose. And drop one foot to the mat and lift back up. Opposite foot touches the mat and lift back up. You want to keep your lower back hugging and pressing down into the mat. And let's go alternate sides. Keep going. Make sure your legs are coming towards your chest. You do want to keep them at that 90-degree angle. And just for a little challenge, we'll do 8 where both feet are touching the mat. So let's go. 1, 2, 3. Keep the lower back hugging in. 4 more. And release. Bring both, bless me, bring both legs in towards your chest and then rock on your lower back just to release the spine. Straighten your left leg, bring your right leg in towards you, and we'll move into a supine twist. Bring the right leg over towards the left and keep both shoulder blades on the mat, and you can even look over towards the right just to stretch out the abs here. Slowing things down. And switch sides, bring both knees in towards your chest, right leg straight, and left leg goes over towards the right. You can look over towards the left if it's comfortable for your neck. And slowly come back to center. Bring both knees in towards your chest, give it a big squeeze, and then we'll rock up and down on the back. little spine massage until we make our way into seated. And you can come into a position that's comfortable for you. That could be cross-legged, you could be kneeling, whatever is good for you. I'll just take one deep breath in together and out to close the class. Inhale and exhale. Let it go. You have done an incredible job. Thank you so much for spending your time practicing with me today. Bring your hands together in prayer position at your heart. We bow forward. Thank you so much. Please do give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel to support my channel's growth. And also let me know if there's any other yoga classes that you'd like to see. Thank you so much, and I hope to see you again in another video.